Well, believe it or not, the cryptocurrency is more stable than the actual, fiat currency, the dollar. Ultimately, because it's more controlled by the people. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, government is a business. Currency is the biggest business in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand money and how it works to understand crypto in so many ways. But more than anything, you don't really have to be educated to it to understand the security process of it. Because it gets really confusing when you start talking about blockchain and all this other, because no one knows what the hell that is.
I don't know what's going on. I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
I need somebody to explain this to me.
Yeah, so it's really about, it boils down to trust. What you trust that value to be to you. Like the dollar, who's to say what that's worth?
It sounds like a scam to me.
But just think about it. The actual dollar, who says that's worth anything?
The government says it's worth a dollar.
The government, right?
Right, and they sanction it that the dollar's worth $1 all through the U.S.
100%.
Correct.
But nothing backs the dollar. The U.S. ain't got no natural resource that backs that dollar, my brother. Now, what they do have to back it is the military.
Okay.
That's who backs the dollar. But U.S. ain't got nothing that backs the dollar. The military backs the dollar. Now, if you look at other countries, they have plenty of gold, diamonds.
They're supposed to have gold. They're supposed to have gold.
Who?
I thought we were supposed to have gold.
He said
Bro,
who?
U.S. ain't got nothing.
So you just saying we just got a piece of paper we're saying is worth something. So that paper is really worth nothing.
It's worth something because we say it's worth something.
Right. You give it the value.
You give it the value. Bitcoin, prime example, right?
Oh, perfect.
It's not a dollar.
Nope.
It's a digital coin.
All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily, where of course you subscribe for daily videos on everything going on with Bitcoin, crypto, the whole market. Videos just like this one. This was Akon talking crypto on the very popular morning radio show, The Breakfast Club, Power 105.1. It has DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and of course Charlemagne the God, who was actually not in attendance for this interview. So this interview with Akon, it took place just yesterday on September 3rd, 2019. And, there's many things we can say about this interview, but for me, personally, the takeaway is this, that this is a microcosm of discussions that are happening all across the country, all across the world, and that every day that Bitcoin survives is another day that it becomes more normal to us, like gold, like cash. And as far as the price of Bitcoin goes, does Akon talking crypto make me long-term bullish? You bet the hell it does. This makes me long-term bullish because demand is going to naturally increase as people begin to understand this, while supply stays the same. And we know what happens when demand increases and supply stays the same, let alone the fact that the supply flow is being cut in half next year. In other news, the birds are hungry, and Bitcoin fixes this. So an anonymous YouTuber has set up an interactive Bitcoin bird feeder that allows you to feed the birds with cryptocurrency donations, and it's being live streamed on YouTube to great effect. So a donation of 50 cents worth of Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, or Nano means that the birds get some extra food. So which crypto coin do you think that people actually chose to buy birds their bird food? Well, according to On-Chain FX, or a site that measures what's actually going on the chain, a Block Explorer, I think it was, at the time of writing, 26 donations have been sent to the Bitcoin address, 4 donations were sent to the Doge address, 21 were sent to the Litecoin address, but Nano was still the dominant currency with 126 donations and counting. Well, one reason for Nano's dominance could be due to the fact that transactions on the Nano blockchain are cheaper than the other cryptocurrencies, or on the other hand, maybe Nano hodlers are less inclined to hodl. Well, whatever the reason, it certainly puts a new spin on the expression for the birds. And if we take one last look, you can hear those birds chirping away. They want the food, they're hungry, and crypto fixes this. So you can check this out. Link is in the description. Let's move on to some news. So Bitfinex has rolled out another feature. You're going to learn something on this one. So if you don't know about leveraging, let me teach you. Well, Bitfinex has flipped the switch on a feature that allows traders to speculate on the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum against Tether up to 100x leverage. So first of all, 100x leverage isn't normal. So prior to the rollout of this new 100x, the maximum was 3.3x leverage. That was the maximum and a more normal type leveraging feature. The maximum leverage that can be used when opening a trade typically refers to the amount of leeway a trader has before the trade is automatically liquidated. So on Bitfinex's standard exchange, where traders can use leverage up to 3.3x, the trader would be closed, it'd be liquidated if the price of the coin moves in the opposite direction by 30%. So with 3x, you'd have a 30% leeway. Well, when trading at the new maximum leverage of 100x, a trader could be liquidated on a position that moves against them just 1%. So really not too much leeway at all. It's not even gambling. It's more like giving your money away. So I'm sure any experienced trader can tell you that 100x leveraging is a novelty. Let me know if you've ever 100x'd in the comments. Let's move on. Taking a quick look at overall crypto dominance. While you know that Bitcoin was hovering just under 70% for a long time, we have broken through officially. Bitcoin's dominance is over 70%. Money continues to flow into Bitcoin. Money continues to flow out of altcoins, at least at the moment. This continues. This next story, courtesy of Yahoo Finance again, it's about the Lightning Network becoming more accessible for you and I. So tipping brings Bitcoin tipping to iOS and Android. So sending Bitcoin tips to people on Twitter is about to get way easier. Tippin.me, a platform that enables micropayments in Bitcoin via the Lightning Network, is launching on mobile. An Android alpha version of the platform will be released for the public testing this week and will include a mobile Lightning Network-enabled wallet. Although currently it's only on Android, Tippin has also promised an iOS version soon, but included a demo for the Android one it included the demo for it on its Twitter, and it kind of goes by pretty quick. Let's just flip to this right here. If you wanted to join the alpha testing, you could do that. It's way easier for you. You can tip tweets right to your phone, and you get to hold your own keys. So whether you want to test this now or just do it later, it really is as easy as just clicking a few buttons, and you can send a few Satoshis to Jack from Twitter or whoever you like. All right, enough with the news. Let's talk about price. So Bitcoin right now is sitting, we rallied up over the last few days, and right now we're sitting at around $10,500. You can see, although we rallied up, we're still kind of in this symmetrical triangle. Now, when we tested down here, actually, you might have seen people reporting on this, that we tested the 128 moving average, this red line right here. And the reason this might be significant, we don't know, and every cycle is different, because the last bull cycle, well, not only does it kind of tell you when we're in a bear cycle and when we're in a bull cycle, when we were officially in the bull cycle last time, it acted as strong support where we tested it and tested it and tested it and tested it, and we never really spent any significant time below it besides maybe a wick or two. So the question is, if we go under this 128 moving average, is this significant? Does that signify the end of a bull market? Now, according to Willy Woo, on-chain analyst, of course, we've shared with you his information plenty of times before, people asking, what if the 128-day line breaks? Is that the end of the bull? I'd say that the fundamentals on-chain are nowhere near the end of a bull market. Have sent CoinDesk Markets a bunch of charts demonstrating the on-chain perspective. They'll do an article. So look forward to that. I'm going to like that. I want to support his work. And he's saying even if we dip below, then he thinks that there's plenty of other on-chain analysis to indicate a bull market, and we've shared that with you before. All right, guys, this is Aaron from Altcoin Daily. Make sure you are watching our videos from our review, our interviews from the Bitcoin Is conference. This one right here, a global recession is coming. This one's been getting a lot of traction. See a little bit of our back office on YouTube. So right now it has 15,000 views. A global recession is coming. Make sure you watch this video, retweet this video, like this video. get this information out there. How do you think Bitcoin is going to do in the global recession? That's what we ask Anthony Pompliano, Dan Held, Peter McCormick, all the who's who of Bitcoin. It was really fun, and we have some more videos coming out about that as well. All right, my friends, this is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. It's going to be a great year. See you tomorrow.